Hello guys, welcome back to HumbleFx channel, and today we're talking about something very special. I just saw this formation on the crash 300 and I want to show you guys this pattern and how you can also maximize this pattern. So guys, stay tuned and watch this video from the very start to the end so you can get the exact thing we're talking about in this video. Alright guys, if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and don't forget to click on the subscribe button, like and comment on the comment section, and we'll bring to you back-to-back tutorials on how to trade the financial market. Today I just saw a particular formation on crash 300 and I see that this thing will actually be a long movement, whether the upside or downside. There will be a very massive movement on this crash 300 market. Right guys, so don't miss this projection. Let's see how it is, and if you learned any new thing in this video, give me a thumbs up and don't forget to hit on the subscribe buttons and also click on the notification bell so that you get notified once a new video is uploaded. So now let's dive into the chart and let's see how we can actually make these things on the crash 300 market. Yeah, follow me to the chart. Yeah, alright guys, this is my charts on crash 300. There's something happening right about here and I want you to pay close attention. See this is my projection line, this green box at the bottom. Okay, this is 4 hour time frame, right? This is 4 hour. Let me shrink it a little bit so you can actually get to see what I'm talking about. This is 4 hour time frame and I took an entry. I took a very good, a very smooth entry at the particular point. Let me bring up my arrow and let's see just something that I want to show you guys something. Sorry about that. So you see where it is right now. So if I see this chart right now, I should expect the market to move this way up to that upside. Let me bring a vertical horizontal line. So we are expecting the market to move up to this particular red line. You see here, that is my red line, and we want the market to move up to that point. So I'll tell you why we expect something like that to happen in this particular market. So let me change the color to green and so I can see the charts very clearly and all that. Right, so this is my actually TP. You see me, I'm actually on a trade right now. I'm actually on a trade in this particular market right about now. Okay, so what prompts for this entry? We have a trade that is going on. From this, you see a massive drop. Let me bring an arrow again. Okay. I try to use my trading view for this video, but the trading view I had, I don't know, it is having issues, so I just want to use my normal MT5. You see markets move down from here to this point. It's moved all the way down, breaking every structures. Where are the structures we're talking about? There are structures around this particular point here. Market broke all of this. Let me show you, guys. So this actually is what you're going to look at for when you are doing analysis and all that. So if you are seeing this video at this point, you actually get to the point that you can get this. Look at this particular point, right? Look at this particular zone. This is what we call a demand zone, very strong demand zone. And if you can spot point like this in your chart, you actually get to see what's happening here. Now look at what happened. The price actually came. Let me also increase this so that actually we'll have something we can use to navigate the charts and all that. All right, so when you're getting the point I'm trying to play here. So now look at what's happening here. The market moved all the way, had this kind of demand zone right here, and market push up to the upside to another zone. That let me mark that zone for you guys so you get to see that also. Right, it pushed down to this other zone. This is also another particular strong zone. They call this also the supply. At this point here, it is called a supply zone because it has come to make a high here. It pushed up and came to that point. It dropped down, broke this particular demand zone. It's a very high momentum. Look at the downside movement right here. All the things you see here is my entry and exit, entry and exit. I was capping these things on in the few days. We scalp a lot of market in the few days in this particular market. That's why you see so many entries and exits right here. So the market come down with a very strong momentum that crossed over that place. It formed a new low. Remember, here was the first low that we had. The lowest low we had. The market broke it down and formed a new low. It had to come up again. So this particular zone that we already marked right here, now it came back again to this new low. What do we expect? We now see it as a double bottom. All right, you see this thing as a double bottom. So what do we expect to do right here? This formation here, this formation is a triangular formation that we expect market to move from this particular zone that it is right now to at least to this particular zone at the top right here. It's very simple as that. So if you are seeing this video at early stage, you can actually enter the market and set your stop loss just depending on your account equity, and your TP should be at this particular green line. Now your 60/18 is about over 1,000 pips, right? It's over 1,000 pips. You know how much that could do for you if you get that particular momentum. So if there's a point that market break out of this particular green line right here, we should expect market to also move to this other zone, okay, and then drop massively. This is actually a very strong supply. Okay, so we should expect market to come over to that point. If at all there is a break of this particular point, then the next thing you should expect is market going to that point like this. Let me increase the weights of that so that you can actually see it very clearly. Now see that this is, I should expect market to move. If it breaks this zone, this is my first TP right here, I should expect market to go up to this supply zone and then drop back to it, then move upside. If you watch, this crash already has moved a lot of downside. So we should expect now a very crazy upside momentum buy in this particular market. So you can actually make use of this opportunity and grab some pips in the market. All right, now let me go down to a 1 hour time frame, or let's go to the day time frame so you see clearly what I'm talking about in this market. This is a live chart and we are in a trade. If you watch clearly here, we are in a trade. I took an entry and already I've taken 100 pips already, and I'm out of the market with 100 pips, and I'm now in again with this small lot size which I aim to hold for days until there is my TTP is down below. My TTP is down below this my demand zone. So is either he my TP or he could my take profit. That is this the mind of the trader. You have to set your stop loss. Is either it hits your stop loss or it hits your take profit. All right, so my TP is up to this green line above here, while my stop loss is just 100 pips or thereabout below. That is simple. But note, I've already taken 100 pips already. I already exited already at 100 pips for today, guys. Right, and I'm already in again with a small lot size which I aim to hold for a very long time. Okay, so now let us go down to another time frame and see what's happening right about there. So let me check on the 1 hour time frame, and let's see what's happening right there. This is an hour time frame. If I should zoom in a little bit to see the clear charts of my, you see, I still have that particular momentum. So what do we call this? If you have been following chart analysis, you see that there's only two momentum in the chart. There are only two momentum in the chart, which is the V and A line. Sorry, the V, the A and V formation. And this is a formation. If you see something like this, this is a formation, right? So I don't know if I should use this line. Let me use this trend line to be drawing. Another line down side. So it's another formation. Let me increase the weight so you can actually see the chart clearly and all that. So you see now we had a V formation right here. Markets move all the V formation and came down. Now we should expect another A formation, which is markets moving down from here to the upside, right? We should move markets should move from this side we are right now to the upper side. All right, this is what we're expecting the market to do again right about now. Let me show you what I expect market to do from this particular zone here. I expect market to go up again to here. This is V and A formation. All right, it might not just go straight to the point. It might be going up and down. So for the course of this video, for those that want to trade intradays and the scalping market, let me show you where you can take your TPs at a very safe spot while you are scalping the market and all that. So if I take my line like this, I can see here this is a TP level. Look at this particular point. This is a zone. Right, this is actually another simpler zone on a 1 hour time frame. So and there we have other zones. Let me draw them down. You can actually check on these zones, and this should be your TP levels if you are going to be taking short trade, or maybe TPs along the way. These are what you need to do, right? Simple as that. Okay, simple as that. See entries and exits. So all these places you are seeing here is areas you can actually take your TP if you are taking a short or intraday sessions and all that, because these are places that price might actually tend to reverse. Right, price might actually trying to react at this particular point. The zones that you see me marking right here are the zones that price might actually turn to reverse. And if you watch closely, all the zones are actually psychological levels as you've seen them. If you know about that, then is a good thing that you know that. But if you don't know about that, in the next video we're going to talk about psychological levels and how to use them to make crazy amount of money in the marketing industry. All right, so you see how price respects those zones, right? You see how price respects these lines I drew. These are special lines that you need to know about and how to use them. Next video we're going to talk about how to use this line, how to know these lines, and how to use them in your trading sources. All right, so don't miss the video. You can help me and click on the subscribe button, and also click on the bell, so that once that video drops here, you don't actually lose anything, guys. So let me clear this chart. I think you have seen the zones I just dropped to you right here. So is that simple, guys? Is that very simple, right? So let me delete them. So this is what I'm talking about. If you, let me go down a little bit now. See around here. Let me also bring. I deleted everything, and I'd like to actually show you what I'm talking about right about here. Okay, so this is my arrow again. So look at what I'm talking about here. I think I've drawn it right already. So we can talk about here. This particular zone here is the level we are talking about now. The market come down to it, and it took liquidity. If you look clearly here, see the candlestick formation here. Let me zoom out so you see that candlestick formation market that is here. Now if you look clearly here, you see this candlestick entry confirmation. This is a hammer, right? This is a hammer entry confirmation. Once I saw this time, the wick of this candlestick went below. It went to actually grab liquidity in the market of the other side. So it went to grab the liquidity. Okay, so let me show you why I say that. Let me draw a vertical line, a line from that zone, and see. Let us see actually what happened at that point, whether it actually grabbed liquidity or it didn't. So that's very simple, guys. So if there's a question you have in this video, kindly leave that question right in the comment section, and I will attend to that as soon as possible. So this is the highest low that we have in that particular market. So let us zoom out again. Now look clearly right here. Look clearly at this particular point here. That candlestick goes below this line. It goes below that line. So some people are actually going to sell while they see that the market has actually broken that other level, that demand level. They will actually want to put in a sell in the market. Some are already having a sell order in the market. But what happened here? Price moved down, pushed down to activate those orders, to take stop loss, to take people's stop loss, to also make people to sell in the market. And what happened? There is the buyers actually come in with a high force, and they come to form this pin bar, which you call this the hammer, or you call it a hammer, or yeah, it's a hammer that will form right here. So what is the psychology behind this hammer? We'll do that in the next video as the case may be. So don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss any of this video. I want to give you guys back-to-back hot stops. Now see what happened. The market broke that level, formed this to take out those already in, or those that entered newly, or those that have the stop loss below here. And what happens? We are shooting up to the upside. From this point to this point, you have gotten a whole lot of people, right? You have gotten a whole over 200 or 200 pips already. I grabbed, look at my entry. I entered from this point, and I stayed at this point. these 2 points here gave me up to 100 pips. Here to here give me up to 100 pips, and I entered another position right about that exit point. I closed, and currently we are moving over a 20 pips already right here. All right, so that is how you take your trade on a higher time frame, guys. So guys, in the next video we're going to be talking about these psychological levels and how to use them to make your entries and all that. So guys, if you want to learn the back step by step on where you can actually analyze the market successfully, and you want to get the right information, you can help me. Click on the subscribe button, click on the like, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to click on the bell notification. That will be a very big thing, so that you don't miss any video that I'll be dropping in this channel, because right now I want to give you guys back to back as it is hot. Happy Christmas to you guys, or remain humble. See you in the next video. Enjoy.